Jeez. All right, here we go. Game number 2 about to get started here. Had a little change of plan. We were going to interview Coach Pete Johnson, but situation arose. We couldn't get him on the air, so we will catch up with him another time. And we are about ready to get the starting lineups up pretty soon. It's senior night here in Grantsburg, and exciting times. Grantsburg has been playing very well as of late. They have won since the last time these two teams met. Grantsburg 7-1. Their only loss to Unity. Turtle Lake doing all right too, 6-3 since these two teams met last. Last time these two teams got together, it was a nice win for Turtle Lake, 62-47. But thinking back on it and remembering and watching a little bit of tape, Grantsburg really had a tough time in the paint, missing some shots, and then it was a very close game until the end. So I'm expecting another good game if Grantsburg can make hay inside and not miss. I think what did I write down? 36% in the paint, where normally they're closer to 60% in the paint. So they have come a long way in the last month and a half or so, or last month, and are playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. Last time these two teams met, Turtle Lake shot really well. They were the ones dominating the paint, or at least getting a lot of points in the paint, 64% for them there. But it was such an even scoring, for the players for Turtle Lake. Brandon Wagner is their top scorer. He averages about 16 points a game. He had 14. Walker Korish had 12. Job, who averages about 5, had 10. Tarman and Peterson each had 8. Buck had 6. Graff had 4 off the bench. So they had a really good, well-balanced game that night. So should be interesting. Grantsburg coming off a nice big win over Webster, a 27-point victory, 74-47. And they'll be taking on Shell Lake. Let's take a look at, let's see, what can we do? Standings here. Grantsburg finally moving up in the standings. They've been in 5th place for a long time, and now tied with Webster after beating them in 4th place. So they play Turtle Lake tonight, obviously, Shell Lake on Friday. And then it'll be time to get the seedings, the pairings on, or this weekend on Sunday. There'll be a selection show, and as soon as the brackets are announced, we'll put them up on We Are Grantsburg, so you can see if Grantsburg was able to get a home game, which there's still potential that they will get a home game, but this section is absolutely stacked with good teams. Grantsburg, hold on. All right, here's the starting lineup. Sorry, guys. Strong-looking boys for Turtle Lake. All right, not your typical starting lineup for Grantsburg tonight. It is senior night, and so the seniors, all 4 of them, getting the start, along with Jaden Brown for Grantsburg. We'll see how long these guys stay in. Boomstick with the start. He hit a 3-pointer last game. And here's the opening tap. It's straight up and down. I thought that was a travel if they touch it twice. Is it not? Anyway, it was won by Walker Korish, and away we go. This is Brendan Mule, and now Korish again. Walker with Zach on him, underneath, in a little bit of trouble. drops it off, Tarman. And here is Wagner. Korish and Wagner, kind of their two top scorers. Here's a three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That's Brody Tarman. And it's 3-0 Turtle Lake. Whoop, we got to reset that, don't we? And the three on. Oh! Oh! What was that? What was that? Boomstick! Boomstick! With the three, and it's 3-0. And a turnover, and the regular varsity crowd coming back in. Daniel Nelson, he's like, why are you taking me out? It's back-to-back threes. It's just spanned 3 days, but gee whiz. Oh. That was out of nowhere. All right, we'll get the rest of the scoreboard fixed here in a second. And here we go. The normal starting five out there for Grantsburg. Here's Brock into Caden. Caden fighting his way through. Can't get it, but Caleb's there. Nice up and down. Then he's blocked, and he goes to the ground. Nice block by Brady Peterson. Up ahead, it's taken away. Jaden can't quite hold on to it. Korish has it now. A long pass across. This is Tarman. And they slow it down. This is a lot faster than the last game we just saw. That's always, it takes me a minute to recalibrate between girls and boys games. Korish drops it off. Tough shot. Wagner, no. Rebound Korish. Back to Wagner. And Brandemule. Nice job. Underneath. And the shot is up. No good. Rebound Caden Matheny. Up ahead, Caleb. And he will slow things down as Turtle Lake had retreated. And he passed it to Brock too early. He wasn't across the timeline. So a turnover. Got to have some heads up there, guy. So a goof. And 16 minutes left. It's 3-3. Korish to the baseline, looking across. Oh, they move it quick. Three-pointer again, good. Somebody needs to guard that guy. Brody Tarman has 6. Tarman had 8 last game. Caleb to Zach. Into Zach. Layup, no good. And again, Grantsburg in the paint, just like last time. I mean, it's pretty small sample size, 1 or 2. There was a block, I guess, in there. But that time, Zach coming up short. Zach ended up with 12 points in the last game against them, and that's on the ground, on the baseline, so a turnover. So a little nerves, maybe a little sloppy play from both sides. It's 6-3. Don't tell Brody Tarman I said that. He's been excellent. Caleb at the elbow, looked at Zach, now picks up the rebound, or the dribble, and now Jaden. Jaden had a nice night, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2, and they took it to Brandon Wagner, the sophomore, super sophomore, and drew a foul. You okay? Jaden misses the first one. And he got the second, Jaden Brown. .52 left to go. Close game here. Daniel Nelson with the three-pointer. Underneath, but Matheny has it, and he lost it out of bounds. Another opportunity there, Grantsburg. That would have been a tough one. It kind of just looked like his knee got it, or maybe hit the foot on the way on the dribble there. Korish, Peterson, or Brandemule, excuse me. Alex to Tarman. Baseline, and they're going to get Jaden with a little hand check there. Brandon Wagner, averaging 15.6 points per game. First foul on the Pirates. Into Wagner. Wagner for three off the front of the iron, but it's one of those. Grantsburg had him boxed out, but it goes over the box out and kicked out. Wagner. And that's offensive. Good call by the official down there, and that is big problem now for Turtle Lake as that's 2 on Brandon Wagner. Are they going to let him stay in? No, he's got to come out of the game. Isaiah Buck will come in for Wagner. Great draw there by Jaden Brown. Wagner got just a little out of control, dipped his shoulder a little bit, and the referee said, you can't do that. So 3 minutes and change into the game. Wagner on the bench. Rombach. Pull-up jumper, no, off the bottom of the front of the rim there for Jaden. Didn't quite calibrate that one right. Tarman. And Zach's going to pick up a foul. I think Zach would have been all right, except he swatted down on that one, and he's going to pick up his first foul. Now, he better not pick up a second foul because that would pretty much negate Brandon Wagner being on the bench. You got to keep those top scorers out there. Jaden Brown and Zach Rombach scoring the majority of the points here for Grantsburg. Jaden scores 18.6, Zach 17.4, and if you take out the luck game where he basically sat the whole game because of fouls, he'd be right at 18.8. Second free throw is good, and Brody Tarman has all 7 points for Turtle Lake. Here's Jaden. Brown, again, will take the shot. That time it goes. He was in about a foot and a half more that time, and that was exactly the same effort. Because he missed it by about that much, I'd say. Good job adjusting by Jaden Brown, and it's a 1-point Turtle Lake lead. Tarman. Off the glass, no good. Rombach with the board. Zach, second all-time leading rebounder for the Pirates. He's into the lane, tough shot, missed another one. But the ball comes out to Matheny. He kicks it out to Jaden, and Jaden will reset. Looks like man-to-man here for Turtle Lake. And they're not coming out. There's a nice play. Jaden splits the defense, lost the ball, and it's still loose, and now passed out. Tough shot, but he got it to go. Walker Korish. Korish for 2, and it's 9-6. Oops, I put the wrong. There we go. Matheny is tripped. They're not going to call a foul, and Matheny can't do anything with it. It's a timeout called by Coach Myers, and Matheny is down on the ground still, slow to get up. So a timeout called. 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here for right now. So it's an interesting no call on a foul, and then no call on traveling either, because he had a ball, and then he fell to the ground with possession of the ball. So it's like maybe he, I don't know. Hard to say what happens sometimes. A close game so far, 9-6. 2 3-pointers and a free throw for Brody Tarman gives him 7. Walker Korish has chipped in with a couple. Jaden Brown has 3, and so does Daniel Boomstick Nelson. So it'll be Grantsburg ball after the timeout. Boy, that was a bad pass. Zach had to do everything he could to get over Brady Peterson. That pass was just way too short on the inbounds. And Job into the game. Here's Korish. Matheny out on him, doing a nice job. Good footwork by Matheny, and a foul on Matheny. Thought maybe they would call Korish. Looked like he kind of wrapped his arm around to get by. But it goes against Grantsburg. That's their 3rd foul, first on Matheny. Peterson to inbound. That one's lobbed in. Korish kicks it out. Job. Remember, Wagner on the bench with 2 fouls, and that one is out of bounds. Another deflection off of Grantsburg out of bounds. Under 12 minutes to play. A lot of frenetic energy here, but not a lot of scoring. And that's dribbled off his foot, and this should be over and back. No, they say it was off of Jaden's foot. Lobbed ahead to Tarman, kicked over. And here's Korish. Good job by Matheny to not let him go baseline. Here's Job in the lane, and he is blocked. Another rebound. Loose ball up off the glass. Peterson gets it. Brady Peterson, his first points, and it's a 5-point lead for Turtle Lake. Only one varsity player getting points here tonight for Grantsburg so far. There's Brock Matheny, no. And again, Grantsburg stymied kind of up close. We're 7 minutes into the game. Grantsburg only has one normal varsity player has scored. Maybe put Daniel back in, I guess. Spinning, trouble, kicked out Job now. Ooh. Kicked out again. This is Tarman. Here's a three-pointer by Korish. No, and then it's off of Jaden, out of bounds. Had he not touched it, it would have gone out of bounds off the shot. He couldn't corral it, and it's out of bounds off of Grantsburg. Another possession for Turtle Lake. Ball inbounded. It's touched by Caleb. Korish is able to come away with it. And here's Job. Lobbed over, and now Tarman. Tarman trying to go baseline, cut off. Job. Three-pointer on the way. No good on that one, and there's Zach with the board. 10:15 left to go. Low-scoring game. Matheny does Rombach. Zach from the free throw line. Good. Zach Rombach for two. It's 11-8. Job now drops it off. Buck from the elbow. No good. Zach with a big rebound over David Graff. Brown using a screen. Nice fire, and Zach, little bunny, good. 4 points for Zach, 4 in a row, in fact, and now it's a 1-point Turtle Lake lead, and Wagner's got to come back in. Crossed up, shot up and over, nice shot. Brody Tarman. Tarman with 9, he averages 8 a game. We're not even halfway through the first half, and he's carried the water here for Turtle Lake so far. Another one, but it's off of Zach. Bounced a little hard. Zach was not quite ready for it. And high off the glass, and Zach gets the board. Up ahead, JB. Jaden Brown will slow it down a little bit. Takes the shot from the free throw line. No good! And the rebound goes to Graff. That was kind of a tweener. It wasn't transition. But Jaden saw a spot he liked right behind the free throw line. He's taken 3 shots from that area. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Graff. And here's Tarman. Back up top, and Buck. And a travel on Buck. Daxter Schultz is going to check in, and Brandon Wagner also checking in. And who's coming out? Caleb Rombach coming out to sit for Daxter. Freshman. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. 13-10, Turtle Lake. Here's Zach. Three-pointer for Jaden, and it's all tied up. Jaden Brown hits, he has 6. Job in the lane, nice job by Brock, just to force him outside. Up ahead, Jaden. Brown, and he fires it back up top. That's a three-pointer for Rombach. Good! With the assist from Jaden Brown, and Zach has 7, and Grantsburg has the lead, 16-13. We're going to take a quick timeout and say thank you to some of our sponsors. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
Little American Bandstand, right? Sock hop to follow. Bandstand. All right. Grantsburg kind of weathering a tough storm to start with and now playing it much better. Couple threes in a row, Brown and Rombach. Zach with 7 points as well. Jaden with 6. Daniel Nelson with 3. I'm going to say it like that every time. I'm excited about it. Colton Holmstrom says, here we go, Pirates. We will play the initials game at halftime. The initials are MC. Inside Peterson, and he is blocked, and it's Grantsburg ball. That's another block for Zach Rombach. If you've been following, you've seen that he has done very, very well. He is now tied with Jared Van Watermeulen for third most in Grantsburg history. Congratulations to Zach with that block. One more, and he'll be just behind Jason Slikeu and the amazing Pete Johnson. Tough shot. Why is he shooting that shot? An air ball. He was trying to jump into the defender. Trying to do too much there, JB. Trying to do too much. We got plenty of people who can score. You don't need to do that quite yet. But can't blame the guy for trying to make a play. And here's Buck. Tough shot for him. Now that's an equally rough shot, so kind of trading it off. Here's Zach Rombach up to Daxter now. 7 minutes left to go. 3-point lead for the Pirates. Zach hit from right there. Now he drops it off to Matheny. Brock, patient, waiting, telling Daxter to cut. He's used up his dribble, so he gets it to Zach. Zach will take another three. It was on point, but just a little long. 1 for 2 for Rombach from outside. 16-13. Caleb on the bench getting up to come in. Job. You see Wagner out there, but he's not sticking around too much defensively. And he's going to take that shot and get it to go. Nice touch there for Brandon Wagner, his first points of the night, and it's 16-15. Yeah, they kind of need him out there. You could tell they were, I wouldn't say lost or anything without him, but he's obviously the man. Are you going to take again? Zach for 3. No. And Wagner with the rebound. Can't fault Zach for that 3. He was open. He can shoot him. And flying by, and now 3 for Wagner. No. Rebound, and it comes away. Nice try by Isaiah Buck to swat that one, but Grantsburg able to come up with it here. Matheny with some good moves. Underneath, Brown. Brown, reverse layup and good. Good awareness there by Jaden Brown where he was underneath the rim. You see younger guys, and he's not a younger guy, he's a junior, sometimes get lost and kind of get stuffed by the rim, but he did a good job taking a dribble and reversing out. Now there, a little bit too much room, but Wagner misses pretty badly, and Matheny comes away with the rebound. Grantsburg back down, up by 3 again. Zach directing traffic, and he'll get it to Jaden. They're going to screen and roll again. Jaden, floater, no. Jaden's struggling a little bit from the field. If he can get some of these to go, Grantsburg would have a nice lead. And another altered shot by Zach. I don't think he touched it, but come on, boys. Sorry, that was the homer in me. I have 2 kids playing as well. Try to keep it pretty even, and it leads to a 3-pointer as Tarman drains another one. 12 points on another bad turnover for the Pirates. 18 all. Caleb still waiting in the wings. Rombach, and he's stuck. Gets it over to Brock. And Grantsburg completely confused offensively here. I'm sure we'll get a timeout pretty soon if they don't get their act together. Now Brock and Jaden standing right next to each other. Zach, not the greatest ball handler, gets it into Daxter, can't get the roll. Another missed opportunity up close for the Pirates, and that's just what happened before. And that, I thought that might be a foul, and just a little bit later than I expected. So a foul on Jaden Brown. Back into the game is Walker Korish and Alex Brandemule. Caleb Brombach as well. Brock Matheny comes out. 4:05 left to go in a disjointed first half. I'd say both teams would agree that they are disjointed. You know, a lot of that comes from good defense. Underneath Peterson. Peterson spinning, losing it, and now firing it across. Korish sidesteps. Korish over Zach, and it's an air ball. Again, Zach altering a shot without touching it. He just gets so high, and they have to alter their shot so high. Jaden, step back. No. And Caden comes away with the rebound. Oh, he should have tried to. Here's Caleb, 3. No. And another nice box out by Wagner. Shooting has been rough here for the Pirates. Wagner. And he loses the handle. Up ahead, tough pass, great pass, tough shot, no, golly, Caleb just a little bit off there. Trying a little fast break transition, that was a heck of a pass from Matheny to Rombach, but Caleb ended up farther away from the rim than I think he expected. And it stays 18-all with 3 minutes to go. Korish. Spinning, good job by Matheny. Oh, kicked out. And almost a travel. That one's touched by Caleb, but it's picked up by Job outside. And now Wagner in the lane. And a block. I thought they were calling offensive. Daxter is going to pick up the foul. That would have been 3 on Wagner and would have really put a dent in Turtle Lake. But that's not what was called. And Daxter picks up the foul, Grantsburg's 5th. And 2 shots coming up here for Brandon Wagner. No on the first one. Back into the game, Brody Tarman. And Brady Job did a good job while he was in there. He sits for a minute. 2:44 left to go. And the second free throw is good. Brady Peterson with 3 and a lead for Turtle Lake once again. Under 3 minutes to go. Grantsburg looked like they got their stuff together for a moment. Here's Caleb, tough shot, floater, no, gets his own rebound, and will find Matheny. Good effort there by Caleb after the missed shot, and the Pirates will reset. Caleb, right, then left, now using a screen. Oh, he's got some room, and the layup is blocked. Wagner doing a good job there, avoiding contact and getting the block. Spinning. Fired out Korish for 3, no, and as happens, long rebound, tough shot, and another rebound, Peterson this time, and they can't get it, but another rebound! Turtle Lake with 4 opportunities that trip down, unable to put it in the basket, but 2 free throws coming up for Brody Tarman. You've got the Stifle Tower in there, but they couldn't quite grab a rebound with Zach and Caden. Also, Jaden Brown is 6'3". Couldn't come up with the rebound. And Korish underneath, and it's popped out. Who is it off of? Nice job by Caden Matheny to pop that one free. That is tough sledding when you get inside there with that height. Inbounding Peterson. He'll lob it in to Korish, which is basically what they do every time. If Grantsburg kind of turns and looks, they might have some interceptions and force Turtle Lake to come up with a different plan. And a foul on Caleb. Daxter kind of collided with him, and then Caleb got the foul. That's 7 now on the Pirates. And wait a second. That's the first on Caleb for Brock back in. Caleb fired up, upset as he hits the bricks. Isaiah Buck in, and they're going to take Brandon Wagner out. Free throw, good. 1-1. Brandemule at the line. 2-point lead for Turtle Lake. So Caleb frustrated after that foul. He's got to learn to just kind of shake it off. Where have I heard that before? Travis Kelsey's friend. 3-point lead for Turtle Lake. Here's Daxter at the free throw line. Drops it off to Matheny. Matheny in the lane. Oh, nice shot off the glass. Thought that was way off the mark. Little did I know. Caden had it lined up perfectly. A minute and a half left to go. Dropped off. This is Tarman. Good ball movement. Ooh, a lot of contact. Korish kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. Was it a travel? I think it was a travel. Okay. I thought I saw that. Wasn't going to say anything. Heard the whistle, and yeah, that was a travel. He just kind of shuffled his feet, and that happens a lot with guys kind of gathering for a three-pointer. So a turnover on Turtle Lake, an opportunity here for the Pirates to take the lead with 1:10 left to go. That pass is rejected. Here's Matheny. That one is rejected, and it's a race for the ball. Korish, and it's behind him. Good job by Matheny to catch up to the play. Brock, and people are going crazy now. Brock Matheny. Here's Zach slowing things down, 45 seconds. Lobbed into Matheny. Caden, baseline, and got it! Good control, Caden Matheny with 4 straight, and Grantsburg does have the lead, 22-21. Oh boy, how was that nothing? Caden was set up totally straight up and down. It looked like three-pointer on the way, no good. Brock, 17 seconds left to go. I mean, officials are doing a heck of a job. I'm not second-guessing them and not complaining that there was no foul or anything. It's just there's a lot of contact. Step back three, Jaden, good. 4 seconds left to go. Good time to find that one, 12 seconds. Oh, and a block, Zach. Did Zach just block that? Well, but I did get the replay here. I didn't see it. Oh, we got Jaden's three, and then Zach's block. Oh, my gosh, guy. All right, well, there you go. Zach has 2 blocks and 7 points. Jaden has 12 points. And let's see, Caden Matheny with 4. Brody, and don't let me forget, Daniel Nelson with 3 at the half. 12 points for Brody Tarman, 2 for Brandon Meal, 3 for Brady Peterson. Brandon Wagner in a little bit of foul trouble, just has the 2 points here so far. So we're going to catch up on some announcements here, say thank you to a few friends, and we will be back with the initials game, MC, when we come back. Thank you for watching high school basketball here on We Are Grantsburg.
Physical Therapy and Balance Center offers professional staff that work and live in the community. With state-of-the-art technology, we help you regain confidence and independence. We are a physical therapy facility that also offers many other recovery services, including fall prevention, balance training, and dizziness disorder treatment. You have a choice in your physical therapy. Call us today so that we can help you love your life. Spelled differently because we are different.
Yeah, we'll do it another time, Pete. It's just too much. Oh, really? All right, welcome back. At halftime, it's 25-21 Grantsburg. And we have supposedly something fun happening here at halftime, but we're not sure the one we're honoring here tonight is actually still in the building, so we might have to postpone that. We're kind of looking, but while we have a minute, Pete's come up here. He might have to jet down if she arrives, but let's just do it like this. So we could use that mic over there, but this will be easier. All right, this is Pete Johnson, the head coach, longtime head coach of the Grantsburg baseball team, also the official scorekeeper and DJ of basketball games. He's here all the time. He's the announcer at football games. If you guys are listening, you know who this guy is. I don't have to introduce him anymore. And is she here? Okay, thanks for joining us, Pete.
Hey.
All right, so we're going to actually end up doing the thing that we're going to honor Barb with. So the initials game, let's do it really quick. Oh, Pete's going to do it from up here. Let's mute ourselves, and then we will see Barb Den. Here we go.
Hey, basketball fans, we're very proud to announce that Barb Den is receiving the Wisconsin Athletic Service Award.
Oh, awesome.
This award recognizes the decades she has given to Grantsburg's athletic program. Thank you, Barb. You helped keep our pirate ship afloat.
Oh, she is so far out of her comfort zone right now. Good job, Barb. I've known Barb for many, many years. And she is a one-of-a-kind woman, that is for sure, and is here just about as often as Pete. Always taking tickets, handing out programs, handing out grief, whatever it might be. So congratulations, Barb, on the service award. All right, we can take a minute to say hi to Pete now. Hey, nice job on that announcement.
Yeah, great announcement. I agree with you.
So let's talk a little bit. We just had that big fundraiser for baseball, second year in a row. Hummer hosting always does a great job. Appreciate Hummer so much. But the community really came together. You guys raised a whole bunch of money. What do you guys? What do you do? What did you do last year? What maybe some plans for the funds this year?
This has been the second annual baseball bingo. Last year we had a good turnout as well. We put up a batting cage by Field C. We got a new pitching machine. We've got into more tournaments last summer for our little guys than we have before. And as long as the usual, upgrade some catching equipment, balls, bats, umpires, all that jazz. So, yeah, Hummer has helped baseball for decades. Squirrels Unlimited, too. Yeah. And, man, we had 186 people pay to come play bingo, give us money. I mean, great support by the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was there. It was a fun time. You guys could have sold 14 more then, by my math, or is that that's an old wives' tale?
Good math, Bob. Good.
Thank you. So, hey, so there were 14 chairs still available. So make sure you get them early next year and come out and have a good time with us. I saw you sent a remind today that Baseball Open Gym is starting up tomorrow. So what can you tell us about this upcoming season for the Grantsburg Pirates?
Yes, sir. Well, you know, these early ones for guys, our ball players are all really busy, and I get it if they've got stuff going on, but we want to get some arms limber. This year, of course, everyone's looking at the lack of snow. Everyone's looking at these warm days. Man, the last couple of weeks, we would have had 4 or 5 days. We would have loved to play ball. So we're hoping we'll get out early. We're hoping we'll play our games as they are on the schedule. You know how that goes.
Yeah, well, back in the summer days, it wasn't too big a deal. You had to worry about rainouts, but has there been a time, spring ball, that you've actually gotten the schedule as played out, not having to move or cancel stuff because of cold? Rain is different, but cold.
Yeah, we have. I think I'm trying to remember. Gosh, I can't remember if it was the 2011 season that was really good weather.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had a few. We've had a few really good early springs where we've been out there.
Well, this one should be very, very good. I mean, above freezing for the next 2 weeks as far as I could see. So very exciting. I know I think you have some high hopes for this year. You got some good players coming back, some pitching. Turtle Lake should be at near the top again of the conference. I don't know if you're willing to say what any kind of predictions or anything of the conference, or what can you tell us about the varsity squad?
Well, I don't have predictions, but watching this Turtle Lake crew, as you said, the Turtle Lake and Clayton, they co-op for baseball. And, man, these basketball guys, they're explosive. There's a few of these guys that are going to try stealing on us. But I've got a catcher that doesn't like Steelers, so we'll see what we can do about that.
All right. Yeah, he does not like Steelers. He was he was very excited to hear that Open Gym was starting up. So So yeah, that is gonna do it with Pete. Thank you so much, Pete. He's not even gonna say goodbye. He's out of here. He has things he has to tend to. There's only 2.5 minutes left to go in halftime. Oh man, so there we go. Pete Johnson, the head baseball coach of the Grantsburg Park. Haley Lundgren says, "Play the initials game, please." Haley, calm down. We honored Barb Den. We got to hear from a varsity level coach here in Grantsburg who's had much success, Hall of Famer. Barb Den just got the service award. I mean, yes, I like the initials game too, but come on. Come on, we'll do one real quick. MC, you better get this right. You better get this right. All right, here we go. Clue number 1, I'm only gonna say it once. Ugh. Clue number 1, public schools sometimes struggle with its use. Public schools sometimes struggle with its use. Now I went back on my word there. Clue number 2, John McClane said this in 1988's Die Hard. Clue number 3, heard frequently in a 1989 Chevy Chase film. Clue number 4, often said, written, or sang. Clue number 5, album titles for the Supremes, Johnny Mathis, and Glenn Campbell. And clue number 6, this phrase was frequently used in 2003's Elf. Natalie Finch got it. Merry Christmas. That's it, and that's it for the initials game. Congratulations again to Barb Den. Thank you to Pete Johnson, and extra congratulations to Natalie Finch. About ready here for the second half of action. Senior night tonight, 4 seniors for Grantsburg: Zach Rombach, Alex Peterson, Aiden Gordon, and Daniel Nelson. Bunch of seniors for Turtle Lake as well: Isaiah Buck, Walker Korish, Alex Brandemule, Brady Peterson, Jacob Snyder, and David Graff. And here we go. We are underway in the second half of action. Caleb back out there down the lane, now kicking it out to Matheny. Matheny losing the handle, and he tracks it down. Lobbed into Zach. Zach double teamed, he'll dribble, he'll get through, the ball is stripped from him, and it's out of bounds off of Peterson. Haven't had too many baseline out of bounds plays for Grantsburg. Here's Caleb. Caleb with a quick spin, finds, and he is fouled on the way up. I heard somebody yell travel before Caleb even landed on the ground. After the whistle. He has had plenty of those, but not that time. He'll go to the line for 2. Caleb scoreless here in the first half. And that one's too hard. Caleb averaging just under 10 points per game, has really found his stride here recently, but he's scoreless tonight, and it remains that way. Too hard for Caleb. Struggling a little bit. He had 17 last game against Webster. This is Tarman. And he gets to the lane unchecked, but Peterson gets the rebound. He misses, and then Zach gets the rebound. Zach will race down the court. He says, "I'll stop when you stop me." And then he fires it to Caleb off his shoulder and out of bounds. A little bit too hard maybe. And I think Zach found himself out of control and out of options, and trying to force it down the baseline. So Grantsburg not coming out extremely poised here. No score here in the second half. Just over a minute into it. Korish lobs it in. This is Wagner, who was in foul trouble, is not anymore, but talk about not being able to score up close. Both of these teams having a tough time in the lane. And you can understand, like Pete said, there's some athletes here for Turtle Lake. Tough shot, in and out, rebound tapped, but nobody there for Grantsburg, all retreating to play defense, which is acceptable. Korish, and it's just ripped away by Zach. Zach up ahead, Caden. Caden has some room, and it's blocked Boy, he's just got to protect that a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. That was just a heck of a block by Wagner. Wagner with 2 fouls. Heck of a play by Wagner. Zach and Brandon. Nice entry and score. Caden Matheny gets the scoring started here in the second half for both teams. Almost 2 minutes into the second half. Low scoring game so far. 27-21 Grantsburg. Sidestepping, right elbow, 2-pointer, good. That was just gorgeous by Brandon Wagner. He has 4. Caleb with Brandon Mule on him, and that's popped free. Quick hands there by Wagner. Inbounded to Matheny. Matheny jumper, no good. And the rebound off of Wagner out of bounds. Appreciate Stacy jumping on and doing the video here. There's a good lob, and Zach, and 1! Nice play there all around. Zach Rombach gets it to go off the Brock Matheny lob. That's what they were looking for. And the and 1 opportunity here. The foul is on Brady Peterson, his first. And Tad Peterson has a question or two for the official who called it. Free throw, good for Zach. Zach now with 10 and a timeout called. Oh, and a technical on Tad. Interesting, we didn't have the camera on it, but he was jawing, and free throws coming up here, and Jaden Brown will shoot him. So they might make him sit down now. Yep, they're going to make him sit down for the rest of the game too. He was jawing about the foul on Brady Peterson. Free throw number 1, good. Jaden with 13. And then continued, and he will have to sit. The officials can make the coach sit. I've seen it a few times. In and out for Jaden Brown. 31-23, a big momentum change there as Grantsburg will now have possession of the ball as well. Matheny with the ball. Grantsburg up by 8. And a bad pass, and now a tie-up. And that's going to go Turtle Lake's way. So a wasted opportunity there on a lazy, lofted pass. I shouldn't say lazy, but just not a crisp pass. And Grantsburg has been playing very well lately. See if they can kind of get it together. They don't look as good as they have the last few games. Defensively, however, they have been playing really well. Here's Wagner. Now Tarman. With a hand in his face, pull up, no, rebound, Rombach, and then it's popped free. Zach had the rebound, and it was popped out nicely by Walker Korish, but it goes out of bounds on the far sideline. 15 minutes left to go. Grantsburg up by 8. There's Caleb now. Rombach puts it on the floor, going left. It's poked from behind by Brandemule. Inbounded, Matheny to Matheny. Rombach, 1 for 2 from the outside. And here's Brock. Zach again now gets it to younger brother Caleb. Senior to freshman. Good pass, keeping it away. Oh, easy look there for Jaden Brown. I shouldn't say easy, but a nice look. And he got himself to the basket. 15 points for JB. Under 14 and a half to go. In the lane, jump stop. That ball is deflected by Rombach and taken by Matheny. Grantsburg with a 10-point lead and an opportunity to add to it. And lobbed, touched, but Caleb able to go get it. Caleb, and there's something on the floor, which they're going to blow the whistle, and some kind of strap. They toss it over to Turtle Lake's side, and here we go. Inbounded to Brock. Lobbed and out of bounds. More hands on the ball. Brody Tarman, a freshman. .14:01. And they get it into Matheny. Matheny, nice ball handling on through some tough traffic. And here's Zach using the screen, and he has it popped free. Oh, and it's off of him, out of bounds. Quick hands knocked it free. It's a little drive-by coaching from Michael, and away we go. And it's intercepted. Brock stepping in front. Now leading the charge across the timeline. Slows it down, Jaden. Jaden right, then left. Back up top to Brock. Only 3 fouls this half, all 3 on Turtle Lake. Grantsburg taking their time now, and they'll hand it off to Matheny. Brock through the lane. He drops it off of Caden, and it's out of bounds off of him. The pass was a little bit low. Good idea to drive and dish, but the ball has to be up a little bit, but that's where all the arms are for the opponents too, so a tough play. Maybe a bit of a force. We'll see what they come back with next time down. Still a 10-point lead for Grantsburg with about 13 minutes left to go. Korish and a foul, and it's going to be on Grantsburg, and who is it on? Foul is on Caden Matheny with a push. Didn't see it. I don't know. What happened? Oh, he's trying to get through the screen. Okay. Peterson inbound. They usually try to lob. That time it's intercepted. They put Zach on the inbounds. Brock all the way. Nope, he's going to retreat. And into Zach. Zach, he's blocked. And it's out of bounds. It was all ball. You could see Zach say all ball. All ball. Good block. I think Wagner has more blocks than Zach now. I think that's 3 blocks for Wagner, 2 for Zach. Inbound JB. Whoa, what a shot! Jaden Brown with 17. Grantsburg leads by 12. Brody Tarman now. And it's another pick. Jaden can dunk, but he's not going to try here. And a foul. 2 shots coming up here for Jaden Brown, and I think they're going to get Wagner for his 3rd. And it is his 3rd. No, wait, what? Oh, they gave it to a different guy. They gave it to number 10, Brody Tarman. So 2 shots coming up here for JB, and he gets the first one to go. 36-23. We played 5 minutes and 20 seconds of the second half. Jaden 1 for 2 again. And Turtle Lake has been held to just 2 points here in the second half. Lots of turnovers on the Lakers. And there's another one. Jaden and Wagner couldn't get the layup to go. Caleb saves it, but Wagner's there. That Brandon Wagner, man, he is a difference maker. That should have been an easy lay-in, but Wagner made a great play. And no fault of Jay. I mean, I don't know what else he's going to do. Maybe a little hesitation or stop or something. Maybe next time three-pointer. No. Long rebound, and it's taken by Tarman. Three-pointer on the way. No, and a foul underneath on Grantsburg. And it might be Caden who got it or Zach. It is Caden who got it. Is that 4 fouls on Caden Matheny now? It is. Caden's going to have to sit down. A timeout called. And Mikey not very happy with the call either. He's going to chat politely, I'm sure, after seeing what happened to his counterpart. So we're going to take a quick break as this is a full timeout and say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
All right, after the timeout, Grantsburg up by 13. Both of these teams score 58 points per game. Grantsburg right now gives up about 56. Turtle Lake gives up about 50, but Pirates trying to break that trend with 12 minutes left to go. We're a third of the way through the second half. Pirates looking a lot better than they did in the first half was the discussion up here. Except that was a beautiful play. Inbounded, Brady Job gets the points, his first bucket of the night. Just good screening underneath, and Job was there for an easy 2. Brock, he has a lane. He has it stripped, and look out. A bucket and a stop. Tarman quickly over Korish. Back out, swung around, Tarman. Contact, and they're going to call it. And another Matheny gets a foul. Caden Matheny on the bench with 4 fouls. Grantsburg only has 3 this half. Turtle Lake with 4 team fouls. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Lobbed up, and it's taken by Jaden. Couldn't quite handle it cleanly. This time, he has a foul coming up. Tried to dunk it, got the foul. I think Korish is going to pick it up. That's a little bit risky there for Jaden, but he benefits here, and he'll go to the line again. Jaden already with 18 points. He had 12 in the first half. Brandemule and Graff set to check in for Turtle Lake, and JB hits the first one. 19 points now for Jaden. Brody Tarman and Brady Peterson check out. And 2 for 2 that time for Jaden Brown. He has 20 points. 38-25, back to a 13-point lead for Grantsburg. Korish in the corner. Zach working on him. And they get the and one here, Korish, as Graff screams into his ear. Very excited about that. And Korish with a nice play. Walker with 4 points now and a chance for the 3-point play. That was Zach's second point. Zach has 10 points. He's trying to get to 20. That free throw is no good. Brock with the easy rebound. Here's Zach. And they'll get it going again. Jaden, nice pass into Zach. And lots of contact, no foul. Caleb has an accidental steal. Caleb having a tough time. And now he'll get it out to Daxter, and Grantsburg will have the ball. Daxter over to Caleb. Caleb sets up for 3, no good. And Alex is going to come in for Caleb Rombach because he missed that shot. And another poke by Caleb, another steal. Jaden Brown, nice easy pass and another block, and it's out of bounds. And wow, all this talk of Zach's blocks. Brandon Wagner's like, look at me, guys. And he's just, I mean, they're incredibly clean, no question about it. And that time, Jaden just got it over to him, but a little slow maybe, or maybe he could have taken, I don't know how to solve it. I think Jaden made the right call there. Maybe another pass. That ball's out of bounds. Brandemule just missing the connection. And a timeout called by Grantsburg. An 11-point lead, but I sense frustration from the boys. We're going to take a quick break here and say thank you to Physical once again. Hey, while we have a second, we want to say thank you to our referees tonight. Always appreciate them. I think they're doing a bang-up job, doing a really good job, and very much appreciate our referees. 10-13 left to go. Grantsburg up by 11. They've kind of held court here. Or they've done well here, and now Walker Korish picks up a foul. That is foul number 6 on Turtle Lake. So a bit of foul trouble, not anybody individually, but as a team. Alex Peterson in. And inbounds it. Here's Brock. Good job by Graff calling out the screen. And that's going to be a foul on Korish, and that's 7 fouls and a bad foul there to take. And that's going to be his 3rd foul, and immediately up off the bench is Isaiah Buck. So Korish, that's another big piece of their team, is on the bench now with his 3rd. And Jaden Brown, again, having to tuck in his jersey. He's a junior. You'd think he'd know to tuck in his jersey. Free throw, good. Front end of the 1-on-1 is down. 21 points for the young man. And Grantsburg leads by 12. Second free throw up and trickles off. Zach ended up launched by Graff. And now Tarman. Tarman gets by. Now he's in some trouble. He has to fling it out. Good pass. Now down to Graff. Graff with the 2. No, and Zach with the board. Yes. 1 and done for Turtle Lake. Looked like a decent shot choice, just didn't go for the Lakers. Here's Peterson. And still questions about the offense. Jaden was setting up a screen for Brock to use, but he wasn't using it. Here's Jaden lobbing it in. What a pass. Zach, he gets his guy up. No foul and the rebound. And then box out. Zach ends up on the ground again. Daxter nearly trouble. He's just going to go lay it in. No. Good effort, though. Good reverse layup. Good look by Daxter. And Caleb will come back in, probably for Daxter. Yeah, again, more frustrating play here for Grantsburg, but they do have a nice lead, 39-27. And taken away by Alex. I can do that. You want to let Nick in? 3 point. Nope. Jaden in the lane. He has it knocked out from behind. That was Isaiah Buck. All the way over. And that one is a foul on Zach Rombach. Again, he kind of swatted at it. So it'll be 2 shots coming up for Brandon Wagner. And Peterson will check back into the game, as well as Walker Korish with 8:31 left to go. Thank you to Stacy for doing a nice job on the camera. Nick is back after the girls' JV game. Wagner with his 5th point. And Peterson in, Rombach in for Alex Peterson. Graff out, and another Peterson, Brady Peterson in for Turtle Lake. Second free throw for Wagner. In and out, and Zach skies for the board. 39-28, only 7 points here in the second half for Turtle Lake. Caleb, scoreless tonight. A little bit off for him, and he'll hand it off to Jaden Brown. Jaden, another lob. That one was touched by Tarman. Nice job by Tarman. Here's Jaden. Now back up to Caleb in the logo. Brown going right, getting the screen. Another bounce pass, and another block. Zach thought it was a foul that time, but they're going to give Wagner another block. Wow, incredible night for Brandon Wagner in the air. He's really saving a lot of points. And there's a lay-in at the other end by Peterson. Brady Peterson now with 5. Grantsburg needs to kind of tighten up here. It's a 9-point game. Rombach, they lob it in to Brown. Turnaround jumper, probably not the shot there. Jaden just trying to make something happen. Another opportunity. Turtle Lake Grantsburg has turned over Turtle Lake a lot here tonight. But if they get a few more like that one, Peterson bully ball inside. And will we have a timeout? Perhaps. That's 7 points for Brady Peterson. Pirates struggling here to stop him. Underneath Rombach, Caleb. And he's in some trouble. He'll get out to Zach, and they're going to refresh it. That's just not what they were looking for. It's been hard knocks inside. Pull-up jumper, no. And another one and done. Jaden going cold here. And if he's shooting, you got to see him make it. Three-pointer in and out. Zach with a nice rebound over Peterson. And Caden Matheny with 4 fouls will come in as Tarman pressures Brown. Here's Matheny, Brock over to Daxter. Daxter down the lane, and that's blocked. Daxter gets his shot. And I'm not sure, but he's going to go to the line, and that's going to be the foul on Wagner. Wagner's hasn't really been playing with fire. He's just been doggone good, but he is going to pick up the foul there. And I think that's 4 on? No, that's his third. Okay, he had 2 in the first half, now 3 with 6:12 left to go, and you know he's not coming out the rest of the game, probably, unless he picks one up here real quick. Daxter Schultz gets his first point of the night. Freshman. Oh, he is going to come out. Wow. An 8-point lead for Grantsburg. They need to make hay here while he is out of the game. Second free throw, no good. Rombach, though, gets the rebound. Rombach has the ball stripped. You can hear Mikey say, work on defense. That's what it's going to take. And that's a lot. That's in, and a foul on Daxter. I don't think there was ever possession. Good job by Peterson to go up with it, and he's going to get 2 shots here, it looks like, and the foul is going to be on Daxter Schultz. 40-32, under 6 minutes left to go. This is a game. Free throw, no good. And Daxter will come out. And the second free throw coming up. Nick just comes up here, wondering how his nephew's doing. Second free throw, no good. But nobody there except Isaiah Buck for the rebound. And that's tapped free by Caleb. Up ahead to Caleb. And he has his first points of the night. Highlight reel stuff for Caleb Rombach there. Take another look as there's a timeout. Hopefully I captured it. Not quite a steal, but the left-handed layup at the other end from Caden Matheny. Very, very nice, boys. And we're going to take another quick timeout and say thank you to Northwood Tech. All right, back at it, up off the glass. Oh, how did he get that to go? And he knew it was going. Brandon Wagner, sorry, mistimed the ad that time, but Wagner, and he knew it too. Everybody else was in suspense. Here's a long pass, Rombach. Boy, they have to let him land, don't they? I thought that was part of the deal, and he's hacked again, he says. I'm not saying anything, I can't tell. And another turnover on the Pirates. 42-34. It's an 8-point Grantsburg lead, but a lot of momentum to Turtle Lake. And boy, Peterson was running through Rombach there to try to get that ball, even though there was no chance. So the Lakers having a hard time. They are turning the ball over a lot. Grantsburg's doing a good job on defense. But boy, Wagner. And now a foul or a jump ball. Oh, a timeout called by Mikey. So obviously, Turtle Lake did something at the break, at the timeout, and they're trying to trap in the corners in the half court. So this is a full timeout. We'll be able to get a full one in here as well, and we'll say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
Hi, I'm Nicole Kelson, and I'm the orthopedic surgeon at Burnett Medical Center. My practice includes general orthopedics, so I see kids and adults. I see acute care, which includes fractures, so in the upper extremity, shoulder, elbow, and wrist fractures that we take care of here at Burnett Medical Center. And then in the lower extremity, we take care of hip fractures and ankle fractures. I enjoy rural healthcare because of the patients, no question about it. They're the best.
Oh, wow. I just got a picture from my friend Ben, and it's still light out where they are, and there's palm trees, but they've got the game up. They must be in Hawaii. You guys must be in Hawaii, huh, Ben? Thanks for sending it to me, you jerk. Gosh, I'm trying to work here, guy. Do I come on the tractor and bother? Oh, wait, you don't drive the tractors anymore, do you? I'm just kidding. I'm sure you do. I'm not messing with you. Caleb in some trouble, gets it over to Matheny. Over to JB. He likes that shot. No, but there's Brock on the rebound. Brock through the double team off the glass, but they say it's on the ground. That is 9 fouls now. Brock Matheny will go to the line for a 1-and-1. The foul is on Brady Peterson. That is his second. His first foul got head coach Tad Peterson in a little bit of hot water as Brock gets his first point of the game. He ended up getting a technical and then told he had to spend the rest of the night on the bench. He lost his standing privileges. Second free throw, no. Look at him get up there, Zach Rombach. And he is fouled and one! Zach Rombach! And that's 4 fouls now on Brandon Wagner. And again, it was very close to a good block. Let's take another look. Off the missed free throw. Good job by Zach on the rebound. And it's an and one. He made the free throw. You got to trust me. 13 points for Zach Rombach, 46-34. And it's stolen away. I was looking down, and then Grantsburg stole the ball. Underneath, oh, look out! And another block and another foul. Korish is going to pick up a foul. I think that's 4 on him. Stop Zach from dunking. Zach has 13 points again. If you're kind of tracking Grantsburg basketball, if you're kind of a bigger fan, you know Zach is zeroing in on 1,000 points. Free throw 1 is good. Let's see, I have a... So he is at 914 now tonight. He needs to average about 20 a game, and there's number 15 for him. So we're hoping he can get that. He's, regardless, a heck of a player in Grantsburg history with the blocks and with the, oh, there's a nice job by Peterson, and I would say by Jaden Brown, who thought about trying to grab that one. And Jaden will get it down to Matheny. They might want to try to just dribble into Wagner. He has 4 fouls, and Korish has 4 fouls as well. They're both out there with 3:42. And they have to be aggressive here, down by 12. Jaden Tarman has had a good game. He's a good player, as you would expect. The Tarmans. Fired across. Zach off the back, and a foul. And Peterson is going to get called for a foul. I think it's on the landing. So lots of fouls here against Turtle Lake, and 3:23 left to go. Zach goes to the line for 2. Peterson with his 3rd. Did you hear the mom in the mic? It goes both ways. Well, yes. I mean, there's 6 fouls against Grantsburg, but that was a foul. I get it, though. Zach doing a good job on the line. Now he has 17. 50-36. Korish loses the handle. He's trapped in the corner. He's able to get it over to Brandon. Up top, Wagner for 3. Canned it. What a shot by Brandon Wagner. He has 10. Hand in his face, and Brandon Wagner hits. He has 10 now, and that was a big shot to kind of keep Turtle Lake with some hope. It's an 11-point lead for Grantsburg. And that's another timeout, full timeout called by Turtle Lake. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. Take a second to just look at what Zach's accomplished in his career. Like I said, 900 points. That puts him, what, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th for sure all time. 917 as of this moment. Rebounds, 635 plus whatever he does tonight. So over 100 more than the next, and 100 behind John Chanel. That's going to be a tough one. Zach didn't play much as a freshman. That was a COVID year, and he had a couple games that he played. And then blocks, over 100 blocks, well over 100 blocks. He has 2 tonight at least, so he is in 3rd place behind Pete and Jason. So congratulations, Zach, on a really, really good career. He will probably, he still has to keep things up, but he's averaging like 12.5 rebounds per game. That will, if that continues, that'll be number 1 by about a rebound per game over John in the season. So 3 minutes left to go. It's an 11-point lead, still close. Technically a 4-possession lead. Here's Brock getting a screen. Brock, good switch, and it's a pick. Not sure what they were trying to do there. That one's just outside of the range. Good job by Caden not to foul, and Zach picks up the rebound. Zach will slow it down and get it to Jaden Brown. So Grantsburg has caused a lot of turnovers, but I'll say that Turtle Lake has also missed a lot of those kinds of shots, and Walker is walking toward the bench because he got his 5th foul of the night, unfortunately. Jacob Snyder, the senior, will come in for him, and Walker will be disqualified with that. That's a bummer. I like watching Walker play. He gives everything he's got, and this will be the last time I get to see him. So thanks for the good time, Mr. Korish. Free throw from Brock is no good. 2 minutes, 32 seconds remain. Grantsburg up 50-39. Shoot, there we go. 50-39. Sorry about that. And the free throw is good. Brock, 2 for 4 from the line. He has 2 points. Underneath to Peterson. Peterson, no good, and that may have been touched by Zach. It missed everything up close. And boy, Peterson up a little bit slow and slow down the court, and he's still favoring something there. Here's Zach with 17 points, has the ball knocked free. Oh, he was slow playing it. Just swiped that thing out of Zach's hands. Zach struggled with that a little bit earlier in the season, has gotten better. Whoa, I just about started World War III myself here. Hold on a second, I've got to get that back up. Wow. That was special. I just hit the camera I use for the, well, I bet you can figure out by now, for the clock. I didn't just hit it, I like destroyed it. Destroyed it. Come on now. Am I going to find the sweet spot? Close enough. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the game. We'll get those wayward wires back where they belong. 51-39. Grantsburg with the 12-point lead with 2 minutes left to go. This game was 25-21 at halftime. Another deflection for Grantsburg. And back into the game, Isaiah Buck. He'll come in for Jacob Snyder. We got a little bit of time there, the senior. Peterson to inbound, gets it into Wagner. Wagner sidesteps, little floater from the free throw line, no good. Zach had it, lost it, up and good. Brody Tarman didn't give up on that one and is rewarded with his 14th point. 10-point lead. Here's Caleb. Hands it off to Zach. Zach nearly has it popped out by Tarman. Now he does by Peterson. And he picked it up before he crossed the timeline. No, I know they're complaining, but he did. He grabbed it before the timeline. I'll show you. This was the right call by the ref. Take a look. He grabbed it, and then he went over. So, a little bit of tense moments here. 10 minutes left to go, a minute and a half left in regulation. Turtle Lake has to be about perfect, but it's within the realm of possibility here, especially if they score here. But they don't! Caleb Rombach takes it away. Good steal by Caleb at an opportune time. Caleb, and he is fouled, and that'll be 2 shots coming up for him. Alex Brindamule. I think I've been saying Brandemule this whole time. It's Brendemule. Sorry, Brendemule family. Minute 13 left to go. Caleb just has 2 points tonight, but these would be good ones to get for the Pirates. Got the first one. And secures the second. 53-41. Ball is loose, and it's picked up. And Peterson can't handle that tough, hard bounce pass. He's in the lane now. It's swiped. He picks it back up, drops it off, and nice job by Isaiah Buck to avoid getting fouled. 2 points for him. Good ball handling. And he broke his ankles, and he lost. His shoe blew up. Oh, my heavens. He blew up his shoe. Oh my gosh, Jaden is going to be insufferable after that. He will be tough to live with after breaking the boy's shoe. Wow, I even see Wagner kind of smiling down there. Jaden's certainly smiling. They're all smiling. Even on the bench for Turtle Lake, that's something you don't see. It's like getting the cover off the ball. But he was doing a great job with that ball handling, and now he continues, and a foul as Brady Job gets into him. A 10-point lead with 32.5 seconds left to go. Looks like Grantsburg is going to come away with the victory here. Time just running out on Turtle Lake. You'd like to see Zach get a couple more points. He has 17, but that's not going to, it's still within reach. Free throw, no for Jaden. Jaden Brown with 21, Zach Rombach with 17. And that's it. And Wagner gets the ball. Three-pointer on the way. Wow! 13 for Wagner. And that one keeps him alive. It's now a 7-point game with 25.1 seconds left to go. That is going to be a story from this game. Tarman losing his shoe, blowing out the shoe. That means he was hanging in there with Jaden. And if his shoe didn't go, we still might be watching him going one-on-one. I'm trying to see, did he get another shoe to come back in? Grantsburg will inbound the ball underneath the Turtle Lake basket. Full court pressure, Jaden Brown. Jaden gets it over to Brock. Brock up to Caden. Caden lobs it to Zach. Just pass it to him. Oh, Zach. And he gets it. I think he was told to score there. He might have gotten 3 seconds had he not. That's 19 for him. I know he didn't really want to score there. He was trying to take the high road. Hopefully people understand. I don't know why he ended up shooting the ball. Probably because he was going to get a 3 seconds. I think that's what he said. So congratulations to the Pirates, 55-46. Caden wanted some fireworks at the end there, lobbing it to Zach. But Grantsburg comes away winners, 55-46. And let's take a look at the standings now. Grantsburg goes to 11-6. Turtle Lake goes to 12-5 in the conference. Grantsburg 11-9, and they have won a bunch in a row. They what did I have here? Since the last time these two teams played, Grantsburg is 7-1, now 8-1. Shell Lake in Shell Lake on Friday night. Final scoring for both squads here. Thank you to Goob and Stacy for helping out tonight, and for Nick. Let's see, Brandon Wagner, Brody Tarman had 14 points for Turtle Lake. Brandon Wagner had 13. 9 points for Brady Peterson, 2 for Isaiah Buck and Alex Brendemule. And Brady Job, sorry, that was a light mark there for him. For Grantsburg, 21 points for Jaden Brown. Zach Rombach finished with 19. Caden Matheny with 6. Caleb Rombach with 4. Dexter Schultz with 1. And Boomstick with the 3 to start the scoring for the Pirates tonight. As it was senior night, he got the start, and he made the most of it. He is now 2 for his last 2 from behind the arc. He finished the game against Webster with a 3 and got a 3 here to start the game against Turtle Lake. Grantsburg looking pretty good. They're trying to get that home game, and that's what we're kind of looking for here. As I just got communicated with by one of the girls. I'm not sure what she was telling me to shush. What was that? Down here. What am I doing? Can you come here? I'm not sure what I did. I've been getting all sorts of like weird. Lexi Tarman just told me to shush, and I really have no idea why. I've been so happy to watch the Tarmans, even Brody Tarman. Oh, she's probably upset about the foot thing. I was not trying to make fun, and if you'd listen, I said it. I like watching him, and he probably would have stuck with it. His shoe just blew. So, I don't know. I wasn't trying to make fun. I try very, very hard, you guys, to keep it balanced, and I love watching these other teams. So I'm not really sure. I'm going to go down there and kind of check in with them and see if there was some miscommunication. So I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you for watching high school basketball here